ESPN welcomes you to a special presentation of the United Football League.
Spring, a symbol of renewed dreams and fresh hopes. And so is this.
This is a Big Ten moment.
A league that means opportunity.
All day today, 60 minutes of flying around. Yeah, baby, let's go! You gonna throw it the flat or the drag? Slam. No one can catch it! Can't stop addicted to the shindig.
Give every single one of us a second chance to do the thing we all love to do.
It keeps the dream alive to make it back to the NFL.
It's not something that I'm ready to give up yet.
When the stakes are their futures, the competition is fierce.
Ready? Go kick somebody's ass!
The world I love, the trains I hope to be part of the wave. Can't stop money. What a catch!
I can't really imagine life without this game. I got something to prove, for sure.
So breathe in the spring air and cast your eyes on the UFL.
Today's presentation of the UFL is presented by New Era, the official cap of UFL sidelines. The cherry blossoms, folks, in full bloom. It's an annual spring spectacle here in Washington, D.C. But today, a spectacle of a different kind. The dynastic, dominant, indomitable defending champs taking on the D.C. Defenders. Opening weekend beginning in earnest, folks. Let's take a little inventory in the XFL conference. We have Arlington, San Antonio, St. Louis, and DC. Meanwhile, in the USL conference, we have Houston, Memphis, Michigan, Birmingham, who are the defending champions. Let's look back at some of the most indelible moments from a year ago and listen in.
All day today, 60 minutes of hell, 60 minutes of flying around. Everything's mic'd up. I'm ready to see you right now. Yeah!
He checked to a man check, so he should be probably throw inside fade here today. Yep, there's a man check right there on the inside fade, and that's a good ball. That's why 12 is 12. So.
What a catch!
Yeah, come on!
Goes to the air on the first play and connects with David Davis. Bye-bye.
I don't think I've ever thrown a touchdown first play of the game.
You finally hit that.
Yeah.
Best UFL fans in the entire league right here. Tell me to rip my shirt off right now.
Joker.
The guys named that one for me. I didn't name it. They named it Widowmaker.
Yes, we win.
UFL opening weekend beginning in earnest. Let's take a look at some of the news and notes from around the league. They've already played 3 games. The Battlehawks, Renegades, and Panthers all winning in a game you saw just a few moments ago on ESPN. The question begs, who will be standing for that final moment of enshrinement and enthronement when the season ends? As we welcome you into the booth, Mark Jones here at Auto Stadium alongside Roddy Jones, Cole Kublick, and Harry Douglas joining us. We'll hear from them in just a moment. We're glad you decided to tap in, Roddy. The great thing about UFL is that we take you inside the huddle, on the sidelines, onto the player tablets, into the helmets. You see and hear everything. What are you looking forward to?
Well, the access, it's a different experience from how you normally watch a football game. And then the second chances, guys looking for their opportunity to get to the next level, to get to the NFL, guys having the opportunity to play professional football for one last time if they're on their way out in their careers. But ultimately, the competition and the talent level has really improved, and that's one of the themes that the coaches were talking about to us this week.
And speaking of themes, a recent coaching move as Shannon Harris takes over as the head coach for the DC Defenders after Reggie Barlow left for Tennessee State. Harry Douglas is standing by with him right now.
Yeah, Coach, you are in a new role, interim head coach, a leader of men. What excites you the most about being in that role?
Yeah, you said it best, man. Being a leader, man, get out here and galvanize this group. Get us out here and let us have fun and play around, man. We've been excited for this moment since day one of camp, and we can't wait to get this thing kicked off.
Now, it's a beautiful day out here, about 70-something degrees. It's sunny. What was your message to your team before you came out of the locker room?
Hey, just come out here and have no regrets. You know, play hard, play fast, play physical, and dominate every play. And the play don't care who make it. So we just ready to come out here this exciting fan group that we have, man, here in D.C. We can't wait to fill the beer snake up. And I put the last cup on the beer snake at the end of the game.
Thanks, Coach. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Back to you, Mark.
Hey, Coach is going to have a little competition putting that last cup on, folks. Believe that. Jordan Ta'umu is back. He threw 15 touchdowns a season ago, Roddy. He can really spin it.
He can. He can hurt you with his legs, but really with his arm through the air is where he does most of his damage. Got really banged up a year ago because that offensive line ahead of him was really injured throughout the season. So they're hoping an improved group there can lead back to the form of 2023, where he was the XFL's Offensive Player of the Year, cut down on some of the turnover issues he had a year ago, but they're going to lean on the run game too.
Yeah, they're hoping to keep him upright with that improved offensive line. When you talk about dynasties in sport, it's always a very special moment when you have the coming together of a crew that wins and wins and wins, like the Celtics under Bill Russell, 11 titles in 13 years. The Montreal Canadiens from 65 to 79. The New England Patriots, led by Belichick and Brady, two of the best to ever do it. And the New York Yankees, 27 World Series titles in the last 102 years. Now, you may ask, where do the Birmingham Stallions fit? Because they've got it rolling right now. Winners in 22, 23, 24. And according to their head coach, Skip Holtz, he says that they have a better team this year than they did last year. And for more, let's go downstairs to Cole Kublik, who's standing by with their starting quarterback.
Well, that's going to be Alex Magoo for the opener this year, back as the Birmingham Stallions starting quarterback. I heard you coming on the field for warm-ups. You said, feels like a great day to go for over 300. How much of that confidence comes from, though, Mom's chicken being delivered to you here today in the stadium for your pregame meal?
It's huge. You know, when your body feels right, your mind feels right. When your mind feels right, you can accomplish anything. So looking forward to it today.
Thanks, Alex.
I appreciate it.
All right, Magoo back after spending a little bit of time with the Green Bay Packers. Hey, one of the wonderful things about UFL football is that you can wager on the league in real time. We're going to bring in Aaron Dolan right now. Aaron, tell us what's happening in terms of what the interesting lines, props are, and what the movement has signaled so far.
Well, the Stallions opened as a 7-point favorite, and right now on ESPN Bet, we're seeing 85% of the money as well as 72% of the bets coming in on them, which has then pushed this line to -7.5. Now, as for some of the best player props that we're going to be seeing and the most bet on, that's going to go with Magoo. I mean, if you look at his rushing attempts to go over 4.5, that's taking the most amount of money. For him to go over 14.5 completions, we're seeing the most bets there. And then as for some betting trends, the under has been profitable for bettors so far during the UFL season in week 1. 2-1 to the under. The only time we saw an over cash was with 19 seconds left with a field goal. Currently, we're seeing this total at 41.5. And the money, no surprise, is on the over.
Hey, what about that? Seems to be a popular one. Well, we are fictionally putting some down ourselves. I got the Ta'umu over on passing yards. Roddy's got Magoo. Cole has Magoo with his rushing yards. He's a very dynamic athlete. Douglas, as Harry has the over. And, well, we got Magoo anytime TD at over 200 or 200 plus. We are underway with the kick. From the 5-yard line, it's Deion Kane, erstwhile of Clemson, and he takes it out to the 32-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 from there for quarterback Alex Magoo. 6'3", 214 pounds. Take over 1st and 10 after that 27-yard kickoff return. Was the 2023 USFL MVP, leading the Stallions to the title.
There you go. Hey. Yeah. Omaha. Ready, set.
Person in the backfield takes the handoff. And Person keeps those legs moving out to the 25-yard line. Momo Sanogo and Malik Fisher making the tackle on the play for the DC defenders. Let's listen up for the call.
Let's go Lou, Hack, Apollo Odd.
Here we go. Hey, Lou Hack, Apollo Odd. Ready? You gotta get sacked!
Davis in motion.
Yeah.
Ready, set.
Little pressure coming off the edge and almost intercepted at the 37-yard line. Wow. Bryce Thompson had a beat on that, Roddy.
Alex Magoo is pretty fortunate this isn't going for 6 the other way. Bryce Thompson, the underneath defender, just sinks in the passing lane. It was a blitz from the field that was picked up well, but the rotation of the secondary towards the field meant an underneath defender under the route.
On third down, pass complete. Out to the 42-yard line to Deion Kane. And that's going to set up a 4th and short for the Stallions.
Let's go. Kodak, 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 Kodak. How long do I got?
Going for it. Will they snap it?
Kane's got one-on-one coverage to the bottom of your screen. They're going to keep it on the ground. Boy, that's going to be close. That's going to be extremely close. Joe Wallace was right there alongside Deontay Anderson to make the hit on Person Jr. Take another look at this.
It was a really nice job on the right side of that defensive line by Joe Wallace, shedding the block and getting in there.
Recovered by the defense. First down.
They called a fumble on the field, and the ball was recovered by the defense. It'll be 1st and 10 for the DC defenders.
And it's that great play by Joe Wallace.
Oh, it's out. It's out. We're good.
Knocking the ball out and being able to recover the football. Dean, we just heard you say you're good, you're good.
Give me a clock.
Let's check in with Dean.
You're clear on the turnover. You are clear on the turnover. They reset it to 19. It's okay. We're good. Yeah. I know. Yeah, we're good.
Coming back the other way on 1st and 10. The handoff to Smith. Abram Smith, who missed a season ago with a torn ACL that he suffered during camp. Zeno making the tackle on the play. Taumu slings it complete. And a good tackle out on the edge at the 37-yard line by Gilmore. He brought down Ty Scott. 3rd down coming up.
There's that screen game, Roddy, that Coach Kai said he wanted to try to work on in the offseason for the defender's offense.
You're exactly right, Cole. It was something that he went back and studied. A little quick bubble screen to the receiver, gets him in a 3rd and manageable.
Taumu complete on the slant, and a 1st down for the defenders down to the 21. Ty Scott with the grab. Pick up a 14.
It's a really nice job of Ty Scott going up, bringing that in. A good read by Jordan Taumu. Just a 2-man route concept, and he delivers.
Easy, 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 easy. Come here, Ben. Hey, lady, lady. Lady, lady. Lady, lady. Hey, hey.
This is that tempo that Coach Kais talked about to limit the pass rush.
They're going to hand it off and keep it on the ground, Harry. That time, Smith picks up a couple of yards. Of course, they revamped that offensive line.
Hey, twins right open. Twins right open. Lasso. Twins right open. Lasso. Ready, ready. Say go.
On 2nd and 7, Taumu into the end zone and incomplete. Knocked away from Ty Scott. Well defended by Stephen Gilmore. So it sets up a 3rd down and 7 here.
No, they can spread right. Yellow, chip, rocket. Yellow, chip, rocket.
Hey, double. Yeah. On the double. Spread right, yellow, chip, rocket. On the double, ready.
You heard the play call there. I love the part of that, the chip part. You're going to see Abram Smith in the backfield right here. He's going to chip before he gets out into the pass concept.
Keep that quarterback upright. He had a clean pocket, delivered a strike down to the 10-yard line to Powell. And it's a 1st down. Gain of 9 on the play.
One of the things Birmingham feels really good about is this revamped offensive line. The chip from Abram Smith helps slow down the pass rush from the defensive end. And they're going to call it incomplete. It looks like that ball came out at the end.
Late.
So you got incomplete call on the field. Really nice job by Stephen Gilmore of knocking it out before Cornell Powell had a chance to firmly secure the football and make a move come into the game.
Wow. So 4th down and 7. Matt McCrane will come in to attempt a field goal here from 37 yards out. McCrane was 16 of 20 a season ago. And he knocks it through. DC on the board first. We're going to take a short break. Be right back after this.
We love the moments, the memories, the magic, the game. So let's get more. More action. More celebration. More unforgettable. More football.
Don't miss the action every weekend this spring. Visit the UFL.com for tickets.
Well, the UFL, presented by New Era, is brought to you by USAA, proudly serving the military community and their families. Back here at Audi Field, as we look at some of the championships over the years won by the Birmingham Stallions, Coach Skip Holtz is quick to remind everybody willing to listen, saying, quote, "This team hasn't won anything yet." Roddy, that's a hard sell, man.
It is, but when nearly half the roster is new,
yeah,
he's not entirely wrong.
On the return, it's Deion Kane, who was all-league a season ago on returns, and this is why. Neon Deion out near midfield. And a great return and good starting field position on this drive for the Stallions. Folks, today's Impact Players are presented by New Era. Look at some of the quasars and constellation of stars on the field here today.
When you look at Birmingham offensively, the tight end Jay Sternberger, one of the best tight ends in the league, all UFL a year ago, and Ricky Person at running back. Those two guys have to have big games. Defensively, it's going to be Anthony Hines III, the middle linebacker, who's had the best camp of anybody, according to the coaches. Then Monte Nicholson, who got some really high praise from Greg Williams earlier this week.
Ready, set.
Magoo, backside heat, got it out in time, complete to Petway. And Petway picks up some nice yardage.
They like Petway's
enough for the first.
Yeah, they like Petway's athleticism, Mark. A guy who kind of grew into that tight end position, was a big physical wide receiver at Iowa State, and now can kind of do it all. You put him with Jay Sternberger, who's sort of your route runner, know the offense guy. Jordan Thomas is basically an offensive tackle, power forward, playing tight end. It's a nice group that Coach Holtz has his hands on here.
Yeah, Cole, and they've added a guy like Jalen Camp, who's 6'2", 200, almost 30 pounds as well. A lot of size out there out wide.
Flag down on the far side of the field. Magoo hands it off inside to Marable. It's going to go for about 3 yards.
Number 46 lined up in the neutral zone.
Number 46 offside. He wants it, yeah.
Sorry, 48.
Yes, he wants it. Yes, offside. Number 48, defense lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's going to move the nose of the football to the 37. First down from there for the Stallions. This is their second drive of the football game. Birmingham had the #1 offense in the league a season ago.
One safety deep for DC. It looks like they're going to sell out to stop the run. Man-to-man coverage across the board.
Magoo, pretty dynamic runner, couldn't get those shoulders square, and is brought down by Mintz for a gain of about 1. Let's bring in Greg Williams here, the defensive coordinator. Talk about somebody that likes to heat them up, right, Rodney?
Yeah. the one thing that you don't need a PhD in football to know about Greg Williams, he's going to blitz. It seems like right now a lot of bodies around the line of scrimmage. Just that one safety back deep. Everybody else within 4 yards of the ball, of the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it on second down. Down to about the 35-yard line. Marable again brought down by Sanogo.
Now, I'll be honest with you guys. If you're Birmingham, you want to take advantage of DC's defense. If they're going to line up man press across the board, you want to try to get it out on the perimeter to these wide receivers and these athletic tight ends and let them utilize their athleticism.
A lot of times coaches will tell you something, and they talked a lot about the improvement of this DC secondary, but now, Harry, you're right. Like, they are showing us that they believe in the improvement as everybody pressed up around the line of scrimmage for DC.
On 3rd and 3, pressure, heat, incomplete, and they get the stop. Greg Williams dialing up some smoke for DC. Hines with the pressure on the play, and it's 4th down.
And it was Anthony Hines, as you said, with the blitz. Right there in the middle, you get the stunt inside by the defensive tackle. Guard moves down to try and solidify and pass that off. Anthony Hines comes right off his butt and has a free run at the quarterback.
So in comes Harrison Mevis, attempting a field goal from 53 yards out. He has a 61-yarder to his credit. Enough leg, and he drills it. Wow, with distance to spare. Ties the game at 3 apiece. So Birmingham finally gets on the board after being stopped on 4th down in their previous series.
Got it, good.
Let's go downstairs.
I'm with defensive coordinator Greg Williams. Seems like you're heating them up, sending the blitz, something that you're accustomed to doing.
You know what? I'm trying to stay patient. Okay, I'm trying not to do it all the time. But no, these guys can do it, and these guys have a good understanding. Our linebackers can pass rush. Our DBs can pass rush too. But, you know, we're mixing things up, and we're playing to our players' ability, not what I like to call. And they've done a good job so far.
Sounds good, Coach.
You betcha.
Gotta love Greg Williams telling us how he makes his players in that defensive meeting room tell jokes. At the end of some meetings, he picks a guy out each time, and that time the joke was on the Stallions offense, Roddy.
You can almost hear the consternation voice. I'm trying to stay patient. I don't want to do it all the time, but he did a great job of it on that drive, putting a lot of pressure, not just by rushing the quarterback and sending blitzes, but pressure on those receivers with that press man, make them get open.
Kickoffs this year moved to the 30-yard line. Mickens and Rowland back deep for the defenders. And that'll be Rowland. Got a nice head of steam and takes it beyond the 35 to the 36, where it'll be 1st and 10 from Jordan Ta'amu after that. Hey, Cole, what did you see from the offensive line, that revamped offensive line in that first series for the defenders?
Well, good push early on. They had good looks, and I think that's what this offense does with a mobile quarterback, and obviously having Abram Smith back in the backfield. You have to respect multiple parts of it, but it's a bigger, more physical group, and they had issues with consistency with their offensive line coach early last year, had issues with consistency health-wise. You just got to have 5 on the field, Mark. When you can do that, you'll be able to build that continuity. Look good on drive 1.
Sir did. 1st and 10 for the defenders.
Hey, no, we're good, yeah. Ready, to go.
Little RPO action around the corner. Jackson, good gain out to the 44. Got about 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2, and there's that tempo right back quickly at the line of scrimmage, ready to snap that football again.
And big Tykeem Doss was about 10 yards down the field and just bulldozed the DB there, Roddy.
And they're going with tempo with 2 backs on the field. Deion Jackson with that carry. Abram Smith with a nice block out front.
Ta'amu complete on the Birmingham side of midfield at the 47. Ty Scott with a nice catch. He might be the fastest guy amongst that receiving corps.
17 alert, 16.
Well, they're really looking forward to him having a big year. Talking to their general manager, Von Hutchins, they've had 2 guys the previous 2 years that stuck on NFL teams. They're looking for Ty Scott to be that next guy.
Hey, alert. 16. There we go. Ready, say go.
Around the edge again, it's going to be Jackson. Cuts it up to about the 44-yard line. Yeah, back to Ty Scott already with 3 catches in this ball game for 28 yards.
Hey, Philly, hey, Tony, Philly yellow, Z-cross.
Hear the play call
Philly
there.
yellow, Philly yellow. Hey, Sonic.
Jordan Ta'amu barking out the signals. Those really short play calls, what you get with no huddle.
Ready, say go.
Smith motions out of the backfield. Ta'amu with a clean pocket again. Fires a strike. Rowland inside the 20. 1st and 10, DC.
Well, it's just a nice job by Jordan Ta'amu. The play action makes the linebackers hesitate, and then in the middle, those linebackers separate. Rowland just settles in the soft spot in the zone, and Ta'amu finds him. Really feels like with this tempo and this personnel grouping, they found a nice rhythm of running on the perimeter of this Birmingham defensive line and then being able to throw it a little bit as well.
That was the longest play of the game so far. RPO handoff to Jackson. He's brought down shy of the 20-yard line. Good read that time defensively by the Stallions.
So Birmingham has liked to play a lot of 2 high safeties throughout this drive, but as you get closer to the red zone, you get only 1 safety deep, and that means that other safety is going to drop down towards the box. And that's what creates the free player, the free linebacker, to track down the running back out wide. A.J. Thomas, a guy who was all UFL at safety a year ago, moved down to will linebacker this year.
Ready, say go.
Ta'amu, incomplete, intended for Jackson. He might not have even been the primary target, or maybe he was, but regardless, it sets up a 3rd down and 12 coming up.
And Cole, you mentioned that screen game earlier. It was something that Fred Keiss talked to us about. I thought that was perfectly set up if they'd have been able to connect.
Well, not only that, but also you got 2 back right there. It's something that Coach Keiss added a little bit more of in the offseason because he likes his running back room so much. They had the offensive line convoy out in front right there. All you got to do is float that thing. Just float it.
Here we go. Yeah.
Instead, we got a 3rd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, say go.
Ta'amu in traffic and incomplete. Powell went up high, got his hands on it, but couldn't squeeze. And once again, the field goal unit comes in, led by Matt McCrane. So the drive stalls out right on the edge of the red zone there at the 21-yard line.
Just a couple of errant passes to Jordan Ta'amu, who's going to want back. If he puts that one right on Powell, then he's probably able to convert and be down inside the 5-yard line. And then the screen pass, as Cole said, just get it to him.
Here's McCrane from 39 yards out. And he's 2 for 2. Tracking towards a under right now. 9 points on the board when we come back to DC.
Thank you again. Hey, careful with the win now. Careful with the win part. Careful. I was good with everything but the win part now. Careful.
Play don't care who make it. The play don't care who make it. Let's go down here and have fun, man, and get it started off right.
Crash out on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Crash out. Get the fuck out.
Some great insights and sounds from the sidelines, all unique to the UFL. 6-3 lead for the visitors, pardon me, for the home team. Mark Jones alongside Roddy Jones, Cole Kublik, Harry Douglas down to the field on opening weekend. This is game 4 of 4. Kickoffs once again move back to the 30 this year, and touchbacks this year will come out to the 35-yard line. There's a look at the landing zone for the kickoffs. From the 10, it's Amari Rogers. Boy, got a gaping crease and hole and got out to the 40-yard line. And good starting field position again for the Stallions. Hey, week 2 in the UFL starts Friday with Birmingham taking on Michigan at 8 Eastern on Fox. On Saturday, DC hosts Memphis at 8 on ABC. Then catch 2 games next Sunday. starting with Houston and Arlington at noon on ESPN. San Antonio and St. Louis face off at 3 on FS1. Look at some of the crowd on hand here at Audi Stadium, Audi Field.
Hey,
First down
right,
and 10 for Birmingham.
Right. Hey, Omaha. Hey, in the even, in the odd. Push it to 9. Push it to 9. Push it to 9. No, boss. Ready, set.
Magoo hands it off on 1st and 10. Ricky Person stopped up for little or no gain by Malik Fisher. Well, Alex Magoo played with Green Bay last year, spent some time with the Packers, was actually converted to wide receiver.
Brooklyn odd. I want ready.
And there might be a time where we actually see him play both those positions during the course of this year.
What if he could play them both on the same play?
Hey, former two-star recruit coming out of high school. Started as a freshman. Out of the backfield, complete to Person, junior. Nicholson pushed him out of bounds. Let's go down to Cole.
Mark, I talked to Alex Magoo about that. I said, how much did playing receiver in Green Bay help you being a quarterback? He said, the understanding definitely helps out. He said, probably actually helped me out more going to receiver, having played quarterback, than coming back and playing quarterback, having played receiver. But said it changed his outlook on a few things. And he absolutely has the athleticism. Guys, if Green Bay wins that playoff game, they had 2 receivers injured. He was going to be the next wide receiver up for that club.
Wow. Yeah, 6'3", 214. Third and 6, and this is where he can burn you with his legs. He slides in safely at the 42-yard line to move the change punt. Hold on, there's a flag.
Number 11, previous spot, it's going to be 3rd down. Holding, number 11, offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, still 3rd down.
Going to go against C.J. Marable, the running back.
Marable's there on the right side of the screen. Just has that blitzing safety and does get him hooked.
Wow, unnecessary.
Anderson. Yeah, look, I defend my running back brethren.
I knew you would.
It wasn't that much. Alex Magoo was already passed.
Roddy, you got to get your hands inside, buddy.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Harry.
You defend the receivers, Harry. I'll defend the running backs.
Let's go to our wide receiver for more on blocking.
They move it back to the 33. 3rd and 16. Magoo got his mom's chicken prior to the game, and he's eating on that pass completion. Down to the 43, Davis with the catch and run. And enough for the first down, a 22-yard gain.
He's got all day to throw the football, just sits in the pocket, evaluates, then a little bit of an off-platform throws. He starts to drift towards his right, throws back over the middle. Really nice delivery to Davion Davis, and a big conversion for Alex Magoo.
Down to the 44.
Ready, set.
Magoo down the sideline. Flag thrown, incomplete. Sternberger, the intended receiver.
Okay, let's fix our
being
spot.
defended by Keandre Thomas.
Yeah, 21. So that's the full 15. Full 15. Yeah, number 21 defense. Yes. Pass interference. Number 21 defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Yeah, it was actually number 24, Keandre Thomas. Never turns around to play the football. Runs right into Jay Sternberger, who's trying to catch his back shoulder.
Rio.
It ends up being a big
Seattle
conversion.
Seattle odd 1.
Ready, set.
On the run, big hit. Got to keep your head about you. And somebody did on a nice tackle. It looked like it was Deontay Anderson. Lost his hat, hitting Person.
He got all of Ricky Person's 225 pounds coming downhill.
That was person to person, face to face.
That's why they tell you, buckle up your chin strap when you come down and try and tackle these running backs.
1st and 10. They go empty 5 receivers for Magoo. Completes it. Down to the 12-yard line was Davis. And this offense has a lot of rhythm. Cole, what do you make of the Birmingham offensive line so far?
Well, it was an excellent job by Cole Snyder, the center, on that Ricky Person run where he dislodged the helmet of a DC defender. But it's just that rhythm that Coach talked about. One guy not doing their job. Pick up the ball, throw it to first base. Keep it simple.
Magoo is 5 of 7 for 49 yards and threatening right now in the green zone. Green is money, folks, not red. Back after this.
Hey, if we're trying to go fast, we gotta hold the subs. We gotta hold the subs if we're going fast.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what we just talked.
because they keep.
Magoo be like, hey, coach, you got to let me spin. You're trying to get players in. You're slowing my gears down.
But I think it shows you that they were on the same page. Skip Holt says, hey, that's what we were just talking about. So Alex Magoo, despite being away for a spring season, having been with Green Bay in the fall of 23 and 24, comes back, and he and Skip Holtz already on the same wavelength.
Zach, Texas, even. Louise, Zach, Texas, even.
No.
Start of the second quarter. 2nd and 4.
Omaha. Ready, set.
Williams in motion. On the counter, they keep it on the ground. Marable brought down by Keandre Thomas. One of those key defenders in the secondary. Sets up a 3rd down and short coming up. Or not so sharp. Let's go to Cole.
Ricky Person, you dislodged the defender's helmet a minute ago. Where does the anger come from that you run with?
Man, I'm just playing the game with passion. It just comes to playing with passion behind my pass, man. Not allowing the first guy to take me down on contact. That's what I take pride in.
Thank you.
Yep.
Violence is not optional. That's what Coach said.
Got man coverage across the board, y'all.
Here we go. Out of the backfield, complete. Marable with the 1st down and then some. Touchdowns, Stallions.
No, we're going to go with touchdown.
C.J. Marable.
Going for 2. What hash? Going for 2 here. What hash?
So they're going to go for 2, it seems, from the 5-yard line.
Touchdown is clear. Touchdown is clear.
Clear touchdown. Going for 2 from the 5. Here we go. Goal line mechanics.
Touchdown was confirmed.
Here goes that empty look again.
Omaha. Ready, set.
Davis in motion. Magoo under heat. Got it off anyway, and they get the 2-pointer. Marlon Williams in the end zone. And the Stallions with an auspicious beginning here to the second quarter, taking an 11-6 lead.
Harry, you've been all over it the last 2 plays. They went with the empty look and then motion to a 4-receiver side. But here's the touchdown, and Harry said it. It's man-to-man across the board, which means the linebacker has the running back out of the backfield, where it's immediate release by C.J. Marable, and the linebacker's got to navigate through all that traffic. Momo Sanogo's not able to get out there, and C.J. Marable ends up in the end zone. So we've seen an adjustment from this Birmingham Stallions offense. And on the adjustment, it was a trips formation to the field, empty set. They motion a receiver over to that trips, make it 4 receivers to one side. There's only 3 defenders over there. Now, DC went man-to-man coverage, just not enough guys to cover the space. And this Birmingham offense has found a little bit of rhythm.
And Roddy, on that touchdown play, just a great job by the outside receivers getting that pick for the running back out of the backfield.
Yeah. You see the time Richie called? They rolled
Hold on,
the
did you
9
say
down
pick?
to it, so I had
Did
to
you
push
say
it.
pick,
I
Harry?
checked Indy, I
You know
pushed
I
it,
did.
And I told them,
Okay.
boss,
That's the 4-letter word, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Hey, Coach, I don't think they can go. I don't think they can go like fast, like up tempo shit.
Call them. I'll keep the place coming. You know what I mean? Even if it's not tempos.
Yeah, because then I can see what coverage they're in and shit, and I know I can.
Mickens from the 15 takes it all the way out to the 35-yard line. Let's go to Aaron. And Aaron, what do you have for us on the lines?
Well, C.J. Marable was plus 105 in order to score, and then he was a huge long shot of plus 575 to end up scoring the first touchdown. So that was great for them. That cashed for bettors. And then as for some of the live lines, we've seen the Stallions get as low as minus 3.5, waiting for the live line to come back up for that. And then as for that total, we saw it dip to 40.5, and it's all the way up to 48.5 after that touchdown.
We haven't had many stops in this game,
no.
So it's been mostly field goals, though. All that was our first touchdown.
First and 10. Ta'amu's going to hand it off to Smith around the left side. Picked up about 3 yards. This is his third year with the defender, Smith. Tore his ACL in camp a season ago. Tate Crowder making the tackle.
And I feel like this is a very important drive for the DC defenders right now. The momentum is on the Birmingham side after going down and scoring that touchdown, guys.
I agree, Harry.
Ready. Say go.
Ta'amu on the out and up. Nobody home. There's a flag down. And we might have some defensive pass interference here as Ty Scott was trying to get open on the out and up.
Number 36. 36, we got spot here on this one.
Number 36. Defense. Ball replaced at the spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
But Dre Harper with the infraction. First and 10 on Birmingham side of midfield at the 48. These two teams, remember, last year played a very close game, went down to the last quarter before the Stallions kicked a couple field goals to win.
2-9. Alert. Hey, 2-8. Ready. To go.
On the handoff, this is going to be Smith. Brought down just shy of the 45 at the 46 by Winfrey.
This is the awesome part of the access that you get. Jordan Ta'amu at the line of scrimmage flips the run from the left side to the right side. An extra safety down on the box was to the field, so they flip it and run towards the boundary. Not a big gain there, but it kind of shows you the mind of a quarterback at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. To go.
Little play fake. Under heat, got it off short though, and a little bit wide, so it sets up 3rd down and 8, intended for Briley Moore McKinney. Part of that talented trio of tight ends.
Yeah, but on the left side, Ronnie Perkins is the one who just drives the offensive lineman back in the backfield and makes Jordan Ta'amu throw that, sort of fading back away from the throw. Not able to get enough mustard on it to falling short.
As Connor Britton, their 3rd tackle. Keep in mind, Mason Brooks out with the flu, would have been the starting right tackle.
Ready. To go. Ready. To go.
Ta'amu gets rid of it out of bounds, threw it away, had to, under duress, and the Stallions defense gets off the field. Good pressure up front by Carlos Davis and Ronnie Perkins. Carlos Davis, one of the leaders on that defensive front.
I'll tell you, Mark,
sacks. Yeah.
I think he had the tight end on the left side of the formation. I don't know what got him off of it, but Briley Moore McKinney ran a heck of a route and was wide open for the first down.
Well, Harry, it looked to me like his eyes came down. Something flashed in front of him that sort of spooked Jordan Ta'amu. There was actually pretty good integrity in the pocket. I thought he could have stayed there, hung in a little bit longer. That offensive line did a pretty nice job until the scramble.
Maxton Brooks kicking from his own 40. Nose of the football down. End over end punt comes down inside the 5 and caroms into the end zone. Hey, what's up with the beer snake? I haven't heard it or seen any beer snake action yet. I'm gonna go check that out. Back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to Audi Field, and the Defenders taking on the Stallions. I propose that every football stadium in America have a beer snake.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the actuals and factuals on this, guys. 25 rows, 50-foot snake at 2 cups per inch. And our wonderful research department, Richard tells me that the record is 1,240 cups.
Wow. I want to know who counted that.
And folks, we're going to have a all-natural sound drive for you here. First and 10 for the Stallions.
Ready, set. Hey, it's fine, Dion. It's cool.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go, Rob. Viking Reed, 14, fade. Rob, Viking Reed, 14, fade.
Rob. Viking Reed, 14, fade. I'm ready. Here we go. Omaha. Ready, set.
Okay, first down. Okay. Good. Here we go. Let's go, Leo. Texas even. Leo, Texas even. Get him in and out. Let's go. What's that? Start two. Yeah. Leo, Texas even. Bubble.
Ready, set.
Nice. I got to put that on there.
It's all good. Just straight down. Let us see that.
You can make a play. You make something
Let's go, Rob. Viking Reed, 14 safe. Rob, Viking Reed, 14 safe.
Viking Reed, 14 safe. I'm ready.
All right, a little more aggressive this series, right?
Bird! Here you go, Omaha.
Okay, 14 safe here.
Ready, set.
Here we go. T-Bone.
There you go.
T-Bone. Here we go. Big Bills, 48 trail. Big Bills, 48 trail.
Hey, T-Bone. Big Bills, 48 trail. I'm ready.
Gotcha.
Omaha. Ready, set.
Alex Magoo taking various hits. A little slow to get up after that one. He had an army chasing him.
He did, but he also had a receiver wide open down the field. That was a play action out of the T formation, but the back furthest to the right in that formation, Ricky Person leaped out of the backfield up the field and was wide open. It's a great play call, but the pressure didn't allow Alex Magoo to get the ball off.
So fourth down coming up. They'll punt from their own 24-yard line. Holmy Wadman. Wow, he booms one. All the way into the end zone. I got a flag down in the field, so hold on.
15 Wadman, flag on the play. Tack it on, timeout. Number 87. Yes, Rod, 87. Rod, 80, yes, sir. 87. Yeah.
Legal formation. Number 87. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the kick. First down. Timeout.
Got a timeout on the field after that 61-yard punt. The reigning champs with the lead when we come back to DC. That DC Defenders defense doing a nice job on that previous series, getting the sack on Magoo, the first one of the ball game. And let's go down to Harry.
I'm here with linebacker Anthony Hines at third. Great job on 3rd and short. What did you see out there?
Man, we saw the fast flow out to the outside. You know, we coach, hey, force, cap force. So it was just me going back to my coaching and my brothers coming and rallying, and I was glad I was able to make the play.
Your defense right now is doing a pretty good job holding this team that basically was prolific last year in the UFL. How do you like how you guys are playing as a unit?
Hey, man, it's all about consistency. You know, we're always on to the next play. So, hey, we're just looking to keep this thing going and, you know, continue to stop them.
All right, thank you.
For sure, thank you.
All right now it's up to Jordan Ta'amu and the offense. They spoke to Ta'amu last year during his exit meeting about being a more vocal leader.
Ready, to go.
Rolling in motion. Pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Somebody got a hand up and batted it down. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
It was a really well-designed play. That fast motion across the formation rocked the safety. So the safety that was over the slot went back to the middle of the field. Safety in the middle of the field rolls to the side of the motion. It opened up the slant behind it. It's a well-done job by this defensive line knocking the ball down.
Ta'amu has missed on his last 5 passes. They're going to hand it off this time to Jackson. Between the tackles, tough sledding there. He's down to the 33. Tate Crowder came in to finish him off. And it'll be 3rd down coming up. Under 7.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Hey, wait. Spread right. 51 Hyatt, spread right, 51 Hyatt, 51 Hyatt. Hyatt. Spread, it's coming to you. 10-10. Get up there. Ready. Say go.
Over the middle, complete and caught. Enough for the first down to the 45. Powell.
Powell with a nice, strong catch on a slant.
Playing the tempo game up to the line of scrimmage quickly, snap it, hand it off to Jackson, rinse and repeat down to the 49.
The big reason why that strong catch that Harry talked about was so important is it allows DC to really get into some tempo. The tempo is only effective if you're able to get first downs, and that first down is so important.
Trying to wear down that Birmingham defense at least a little bit. They keep it on the ground this time. It's pretty warm down there on the field. Cole, I see you in that bucket hat, bro.
It's hot. I mean, and I will say, the sun goes behind the clouds a little bit every now and then, and it's nice. But when it stays out, there's a little humidity here in the air. It's I didn't even know they had pollen in D.C., but apparently they do. It's a real thing.
Oh, yeah. Hit that Flonase, partner.
Oh, they definitely have pollen, because I can't stop wiping my eyes.
1st and 10.
Ready, to go.
Got some movement up front.
58 with contact. You got NZI. Yeah. Neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone encroachment. Number 58.
That's going against
defense. 98. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And that moves the ball to the 38-yard line. 3rd penalty against the Stallions for 29 yards.
And what you hear in the background right now is these fans saying, "Feed the snake," the beer snake, that is.
Never mind, Abram Smith. Inside the 35. Yeah, we took a look at that beer snake a little bit earlier and some of the facts on it. It continues to surge.
I just want to know how
it's going to get to the top there.
Shannon Harris, the interim coach, is going to have to climb to put the last cup on there if they win. As he told Harry pregame.
He said he wanted to be a part of it. It's got to be a celebration, you would think. Abram Smith again with the run. Some more facts about the snake. Boy, 75 pounds when it gets to 50 feet. We got all kinds of flags down in the field.
98 encroachment again, yeah. First down.
Number 98. Encroachment, number 98. Defense, 5-yard penalty results.
Now, you guys are seeing the effects of what tempo does to you. It has you tired, has you undisciplined. As you see 2 penalties on this drive for the Birmingham Stallions defense.
not only do you see the 2 penalties, Harry, but you're also seeing guys like Ronnie Perkins, who looks a little winded on the edge, trying to catch his breath. It is still the first game for these guys. So that football playing shape when you get in a long drive gets tested.
Yeah, Perkins, they wanted him to go in for punt cover a couple series ago, and he's like, I need a breather, guys. He tapped the helmet, said, get somebody else in.
It's an 80-degree day. Ta'amu's pass batted down at the line of scrimmage again. That's the second or even third time we've seen that happen. Tate Crowder got a bid on it.
They do a nice job picking up the initial blitz. Abram Smith gets it off the edge, but late, get it. Free rusher at the quarterback who's able to get his hands up and knock the ball down. Such discipline from this defense, from this this Birmingham defensive front seven. You're not able to get to the quarterback, get your hands up, try and knock the ball down.
Remember, all the teams trained down in Texas, where it's known to get a little bit sticky even this time of year. Low snap for Ta'amu, and he's just trying to survive at that point. Brought down to the 32-yard line. Sets up a third down. The offense imploding on that play, Roddy.
Yeah, the snap just doesn't get back to Ta'amu. And Cole, can tempo work against you in that way, where you start to have the offensive line have mental mistakes?
You start to worry more about the speed and what you referenced it as, Roddy, the tempo as far as getting the football, snapping the football quickly than you do your assignment or staying with your fundamentals.
On 3rd and 11. Picked off at the 32. What a snatch grab by Carlos Davis. One of the stars of that front. And it's time to have a little big fun here as they'll run it down and celebrate.
The all UFL defender, Carlos Davis, is going to be right here. He's just going to peel off. Excuse me, he's on the other side. He's just going to peel off right there. Redirect, get up the field. When you feel the offensive lineman throw you by, you feel that, and you're supposed to get back out. Know that it's a screen. Get back out in front of the running back and try and pick the ball off or knock it down. Jordan Ta'amu doesn't see him. And Davis with a really nice job. He's recognizing and then making the play.
He's got 12 games of NFL experience. Brothers also play collegiate football. Marable on 1st and 10, picks up a couple of yards. Let's go to Cole.
Carlos Davis off that pick. How much oxygen you have right now?
None. I'm depleted right now.
Screen, though, you read it. You had to know something was coming, right? Take us through it.
I was just reading my keys, coach. They let me go, and usually that means something's up, so I just retraced. I slipped a little bit, but caught myself and just made a play.
There's been some frustration with snap count, different thing with you guys up front. What's happening with that?
The center's a palm snapper, so that's a little weird. He's holding the ball like this.
The sack by number 1,
Rocking it?
He's rocking it a little bit. We just got to get him, you know.
We like to cheat, us offensive linemen.
I know. You get every advantage you can get.
Face mask, number
but
1.
Appreciate you, buddy.
No problem, thank you.
15-yard penalty automatic.
Got a penalty down on the field. Hey, Cole, I'd love to hear you explain what a palm snapper is. That sounds like it's a little bit different from the conventional norm.
Absolutely.
Yes or no?
I'm going to take you guys through it here in just a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Thanks. Bryce Thompson, meanwhile, with a face mask when he had Magoo pretty much sacked. Look at this. Bad timing. He had him.
Yeah, he did, and it's just unfortunate the way Magoo kind of bends to try and get out of it. The hand gets caught, ends up costing him 15.
Hey, Omaha!
2:37 to go in the first half. The reigning champs with the lead. Magoo steps up, gonna take off. Wow, he took a hit. He took a big one earlier too, but bounces back up. Good hit by DeAndre Thomas here.
It's a good job of climbing the pocket and getting out. But Alex Magoo, a guy who's got, as you said, he was a receiver at one point in time with the Green Bay Packers. He's got that mentality of, I'm not sliding, I'm taking these hits. It's one that you don't love to see from your quarterback.
Yeah, we have hit the 2-minute warning. Birmingham up by 5 when we come back. The UFL, presented by New Era, is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you can bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Cherry blossoms in full bloom here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., part of the spring spectacle that happens annually. I hope you have a lot of Claritin and some tissues. A lot of pollen in the air.
Yeah.
Regular 13.
First down, pardon me, second down and 4.
Hey, Buffalo 13. Buffalo 13. Buffalo 13. Buffalo 13. Omaha, Omaha. Ready, set.
Magoo to pass, got a matchup, and incomplete. Good coverage downfield by Bryce Thompson. Let's go to Cole.
All right, guys, this is what Carlos Davis was talking about with the snap from Michael Maietti out of Missouri for D.C. Traditional way to snap the football like this, kind of like you're just throwing the football backwards. That's how I did it back in the day. Nowadays, guys will hold the point, so you snap by the point. And what he's saying that Maietti's doing is giving it a little jerk like that. He's kind of rocking the football a little bit, which you can just say, like, hey, check 90, check 90. And when you do that, you kind of accidentally sort of flinch the football a little bit. At least that's what I did back in the day. You know, oh, my bad. I was just yelling something out. I'm not really trying to move the football.
Sounds like some gamesmanship.
Yeah, you take everything you can.
Cole doesn't look like a center anymore, so I don't believe that demo as much as I would have.
Offense, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, we got a flag down. And they're going to move it back. Under 2 minutes to go here in the opening half. Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, Harry Douglas, Cole Kublik.
Yeah, if you're Alex Magoo, you got to have better awareness than that. You cannot get a delay of game penalty on 3rd and 4.
Especially after an incomplete pass. We've got all the time in the world.
That changes the math a little bit. We got to get to the 38. Magoo pulls up in the air, almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Petway. Michael Petway appeared to have it hit him right in the chest.
And I think they actually confused Alex Magoo a little bit, because you can see the safety sprinting down. It looked like it was going to be covered 2, but you had a robber, one of those safeties coming to the middle of the field, just reading the eyes of the quarterback. Obviously the high throw and the deflection almost caused an interception. But as Harry said, the delay of game really hurts you having to go to the 3rd and long.
Yeah. Bodman into punt again. High end over end punt. Coming down to Roland, who watches it bounce into the end zone. And out of bounds. Or where are they going? Oh, did he get the corner? He got the corner at the 1-yard line. Hey, tonight is hockey night on ESPN. The Kings look to keep pace in the Western Conference playoff race when they host the Sharks tonight at 10 Eastern on ESPN.
So Mark, the ball went out at the 1-yard line. They're going to spot it though at the 25.
Right.
Yeah. So let's ask Dean Blandino. Dean, why is the ball when it went out at the 1 spotted at the 25?
Yeah, good point. That's the rule. We wanted to incentivize the return, so we didn't want the punters to use the sideline like that. So if you kick it near the sideline, you run that risk. Inside your opponent's 25, it's going to come out to the 25 just like a touchback, because we want the returners to get a chance to actually return the football.
Dean, why are we hating on punters like that?
We are hating on punters. We are.
That's part of the. That's part
I know
of their,
they're people too,
set,
and I know McAfee's probably upset, but this is our rule.
Okay.
Look, there's been a resurgence for the brand. Punters are cool now. No, let's go. I like the days where punters weren't as cool as
Thanks, Dean.
Thanks, Dean.
2nd and 1. Tamu's going to hand it off to Smith.
Hey, listen, guys, the UFL knows what gets the people going.
There you go.
To hell with McAfee. It's not kicking.
We want returns and return yards, and taking it out at the 30-yard line. We got a timeout called by Birmingham on a 3rd and 2 coming up. That's their first one used. You know, one thing we haven't seen as we listen into Coach first.
Chris. Yeah. Huh? Hey. Yeah. We had an opportunity for it.
Yeah, he's playing. One's playing way off.
Hey, go to X. Go to X. All right. Hey, it's going to be 12 personnel, bunch left tight, 46 X River.
Bunch left tight,
46 X River. 12.
Bunch left tight, 46 X River.
Hey, Ty, come on inside. Put Ty here.
46 X River. Here we go. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, no, I love the call.
They're expecting man-to-man coverage, and you could hear him say to Chris, that refers to Chris Rowland, who's going to be right here to the bottom of your screen.
On the around, got a little seam and crease, picked up the first down. I would say that it worked, partner. Good block by Bresnahan, too. They moved the chains out to the 45. 13-yard pickup.
Well-timed reverse call. Got it in the hands of their playmaker. Get the first down.
Ta'amu gets it out, complete at the 48-yard line. Riley Moore McKinney with the catch. And they're moving with some pace here.
So, Roddy, that was that same play early on in the game on third down where Jordan Ta'amu took his eyes off of it and had to throw it away. That's that same route that Riley Moore McKinney just ran that they completed.
Good idea, Harry. You're right. And coaches will see that. Hey, we just missed it. Let's come back to it later in the game. We need it. A nice little play. Help this drive.
Ta'amu with the pump fake. Taking a shot downfield. Got him in. It's caught at the 11 by Mickens.
Come on. Good job, guys. Good job. Come on.
Jaden Mickens gonna run it out and up, and you can see the corner just with his eyes in the backfield. He's in a decent spot when Mickens turns up the field, but the speed of Mickens pulls away, and a really nice delivery by Jordan Ta'amu, and a great finish, Harry, by a diving receiver down the field.
Yeah, we call him stretch, Armstrong, lay out, do whatever you have to do, baby, to make that catch. Also, guys, you got to give a shout out to that offensive line, giving Jordan Ta'amu a lot of time to complete that pass that took some time to get open.
And the player that is injured down on the field, that's Perion Winfrey, erstwhile at the University of Oklahoma, former 4th-round pick by Cleveland in 2022. 14-game NFL vet. 1 year with the Jets, 1 game with the Jets, 13 with Cleveland.
And Mark, you go back to that third down conversion as Winfrey now up and walking off the field. Go back to that third down conversion. Birmingham called that timeout that allowed DC to have the conversation. All right, what do we want? Who do we want it to go to? Which resulted in that reverse that converted. Skip Holtz being aggressive, trying to get the ball back for his team. You know, we don't know if DC would have called a timeout or if they'd have just tried to call a play in and run it. Run some of that clock down just in case they didn't get it, but that timeout really helped DC get their ducks in a row and get the first down.
Hold on, ready.
Yeah,
let's do it. Yeah.
Texas right?
Texas left.
Hey. Double. Hey, double. Here we go, double. 51, double. Here we go. Yes.
And after that completion by Ta'amu, tracking towards the over.
Double. Here we go. Double. Ready. Set go. Hey, 71. Ready. Set go.
High snap. Into the end zone, into coverage, and incomplete. Moore McKinney had 2 guys around him, and we've got a flag down back at the 24.
Roughing the passer, number 31. We'll go down to the 2-yard line, first down and goal.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 31. Defense. That penalty will be enforced to the 2-yard line, automatic first down.
One more look at it.
Ball clearly gone. It's the responsibility of the defender to know that the ball's gone. You're allowed to hit the quarterback as long as it's not excessive. If it's within one step, that was a couple steps and a tee off by Kavaya Ticino.
Did he report?
So the nose of the football all the way down to the 2-yard line now.
You have an extra offensive lineman in the game right now for the DC defender, Jahari Branch. Pretty sure this probably is going to be a run play, guys.
Yeah, Trey Berry, the normal long snapper, in there as well, number 80.
And you had a new quarterback as well.
Yes, Diallo coming in, takes a snap, keeps it, and nowhere to go up the middle. That porous defense on the drive so far, not so much. Marvin Wilson made the tackle.
Mark, there might not be a lot of people that know who Mike Diallo is, but when you get a Tim Tebow comp from the offensive coordinator, your eyes open up pretty quick.
What about that? Yeah. Very favorable comparison. Now Ta'amu comes back into the ball game, guys. We got a timeout.
Good job. You got to walk straight to him.
Yep. Yeah.
22 is only, please give me the ball. And one-on-one?
Okay. Yeah, I like that too. Hey, Trey! That's what Trey, right? Trey, hey, heavy. Heavy right hack, yellow, wide mesh.
You want me under?
Now go in the gun. Heavy right hack,
Yellow, wide mesh.
Heavy, 13 personnel, 13. Heavy right hack.
Heavy right hack,
Yellow, wide mesh.
Mikey, yeah. They want double? Hey, double. Hey, double.
Hey, Harry Powell. Harry Powell just has to get the ball. How many times does that happen down here?
Double, let's go.
You ever do that?
Say it again for me, Mark.
Powell just asked coach for the ball. Asked to get it on this play.
If a player asks me, I'm giving it to him.
Okay. Let's see.
You're going to get a pass play. It's going to be a mesh concept, a couple of crossers over the middle.
Ta'amu into the end zone. Incomplete, and no flag on the play. Intended for Ty Scott. He didn't go to Powell. Mario Goodrich.
So you're going to get the tight ends crossing over the middle, but Ta'amu goes to the slant by the receiver out wide. And if DC thinks it's a penalty, they could ask for it to be reviewed as for a pass interference. They're opting not to do that, at least so far.
So it sets up 3rd and goal. Ta'amu, touchdown, caught this time, Roland.
Just pretty simple pitch and catch. Inside leverage from the defender. Man-to-man coverage. You clear out the outside, give Chris Rowland room to work. He wins the route. The delivery's there. And DC takes the lead.
This point after attempt is brought to you by Ortho Home Defense. They're going to go for 2 from the 5. Remember, part of the rule states you can go for 3 from the 10 or 1 from the 2. This will be worth 2. But first, they'll talk a little bit more. Got 1 remaining. Hey, what about the job of Shannon Harris? Remember, folks, he just took this team over a week ago.
Yeah, twin. Hey. Yeah. Hey. No, I like the call, coach. I like your call.
Twins right queen.
Hey.
What is it, Xn? Yeah. Twins right queen. Hey, twins right.
Hey, those tight. Twins right queen.
Yeah.
XN. 51 sniper.
Okay.
So sniper's my side.
Yeah, 51. You got this. You know what?
But I'm backside.
Yeah, you backside. You got to spray up. Hey, twins right. XN.
Yes, Mike. Ty, scoot in.
Twins right, X in, Roddy.
See if he goes to the end. But you are right. It's been a heck of a job by Shannon Harris so far getting this team ready to play after taking over on short notice after Reggie Barlow left to take the job at Tennessee State.
Ready. So go.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete, intended for Powell. So it remains 12-11 with 8 seconds to go in the first half. A very entertaining first half of play between the reigning champs, the Stallions,
Great drive. Great
and the
drive.
defenders.
Hey, hell of a drive.
And that
Fellas, good
drive.
Hey, hell of a job, man. Good job.
You can hear how Shannon Harris is fired up about it. His team gets the ball first in the second half. So the ability to get 2 possessions and potentially 2 scores before DC has a chance to put together a full possession, really big in winning that at middle 8, the last 4 minutes of the second quarter and the first 4 of the third quarter.
Let's go down to Harry.
Chris, a very important touchdown catch in 2-minute operation. What did you see on the play? What kind of coverage did you see Birmingham run?
Well, right there, we had just a little seminal concept. We had the backside receiver motion over to see what coverage they in. I saw him run with the guy, and I figured we had man. Their eyes, DB's eyes were on each of us, and I already knew, hey, I just got to win this outside shoulder. CP's going to do his job at number 1 and make the other DB turn, and George's going to put on the front nipple every time right there by the pylon.
I was here covering you guys last year, and it seemed like in 2025, the energy is better, a lot more positivity, guys making plays. How do you overall assess this team?
I mean, hey, it's a new year, it's a new team. We went into camp, you know, just with a dogged attitude. We felt like last year we left so much out there on the field. And, you know, Coach Barlow left us with a positive attitude, and the terror must be maintained in D.C. And that's what we're going to stick with, and that's how we're coming out every game.
All right, thanks, bud.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, great story out of Tennessee State. This is Kane on the return. Brought down at the 35-yard line. Yeah, Roland won the Deacon Jones Trophy as the top HBCU player back in 2019 at Tennessee State. His 104 receptions broke Jerry Rice's
Rob Free, 11.
HBCU single-season record.
11. Hey. Rob Free, Phoenix even. Who are we missing? Who?
A play call from Skip Holtz.
We need a receiver!
He's going to run the football is my assumption, but with 1 second left.
We need a receiver.
Play clock hasn't started, so they had plenty of time to figure out who was supposed to be in.
Jordan Thomas finally running onto the field, number 81.
Rain. Hey!
Person in the backfield.
Omaha. Ready, set.
He motions out. Pagoo comes back to the other way and finds Camp. And there's a flag down on the far side of the field.
Fine, half over.
To a close. Offense, penalties decline as the end of the second quarter.
So the DC defenders try to avenge and atone for the loss a season ago against Birmingham. One more look at that last touchdown by DC. DC, folks, if you don't already know, stands for Direct Connection.
Spring football is back, and we're just getting started.
This is the UFL.
The atmosphere.
There's a buzz right now in this building.
The intensity.
Touchdown. Whoa!
Must see for every football fan.
Unreal. Everything you could ever want in spring football.
The United Football League. Showboats Defenders, Saturday at 8 on ABC. And Roughnecks Renegades, Sunday at noon on ESPN.
Welcome back, everyone, to Audi Field. We're at halftime, where the home team leads 12-11 against Birmingham, the defending UFL champs. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones alongside Roddy Jones. An intriguing first half and second half to come. And Roddy, a couple of key things jumped off the page. The home team, DC, didn't give up any sacks, and Jordan Ta'amu really kind of prospered as a result.
He really did, and he settled in over the course of that half. You mentioned that offensive line that they were really excited about being retooled and healthy coming into this year. They've done a really nice job against a Birmingham Stallions front. It's supposed to be one of the best in the league, but that last drive, putting them ahead when they get the ball first in the second half, could be huge, going 2 for 1 before Birmingham, has a chance to respond.
Yeah, Ta'amu has thrown for 119 yards, fueling the energy around the fans with the legendary beer snake here at Audi Field. Let's take a closer look at that.
has begun. I'll start right when I get into the stadium, about an hour before kickoff. I am holding that thing until about 2 minutes before the game ends.
Evan at the bottom has to be pushing up on the snake, and then you got the people at the top.
We got cups, settle off on the hop, here we go.
We have the DC conductors.
Cups, here we go, boom. Boom, what we got? Boom, 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 there we go.
They're up and down the stands collecting cups to add to the beer snakes.
There we go, appreciate it.
Perfect cup, the 24-ounce beer. We do have a lot of people who will try and put their smaller cups in there.
Can't do the little ones.
Unfortunately, this is the one situation size matters.
Not the little ones. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's big.
I'm gonna go connect it right now.
It might be dumb guy Tetris, but these folks are organized. And like few other fan bases, they actually got the team on board. Eventually.
We had a beer snake going, and Audi Field Security went ahead and dismantled the beer snake.
They have a tradition here amongst Defenders fans. They make a beer cup snake out of their empty beer cups, and the stadium security took it away from them.
And at the time, you could get a vodka lemonade in a smaller cup, and those vodka lemonades had lemons in it.
So now the fans are revolting.
Let's just say those lemons ended up on the field.
The fans are throwing lemons. Yep. The referees are clearing the players off the field for player safety.
Our fans in DC were adamant about expressing themselves this way. We want to highlight them. We want to highlight their creativity. I mean, you do not turn away that beer snake.
So, like our founding fathers, the fans and the team worked together to come up with some rules.
First and foremost, drink responsibly. We don't want to have to get escorted out of the game. Number two, don't throw the cups. You have to get everything together, stack it up, add it in. The biggest rule at the end is that it all has to come down into the recycle bins before the end of the game. Say from the bottom to the top. This thing goes 40 rows up and it goes across the top of the stadium. So it's got to be at least 5,000 cups. Price of beer these days, it's got to be $75,000, $100,000 to build this thing.
What the f? $100 grand? But you know what? I think everyone wins here. The fans got their beer, the team got its cash, and everyone gets to snake.
I mean, there's thousands of people just with one goal, and everybody's on the same team. Nobody's against it. Everybody's working together, and you're all best friends for that 3 hours.
Oh, the beer snake, one of the charming and wonderful things about games here in DC. More coming up on the other side.
More action. More unforgettable. More football. Don't miss the action every weekend this spring. Visit the UFL.com for tickets.
This presentation of the UFL is presented by New Era, the official cap of UFL sidelines here at Audi Field as we get ready for the third quarter play. Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, Harry Douglas down to the field with Cole Kublik. We're going to bring in Aaron Dolan one more time. And Aaron, what do you have for us in terms of the movement out there?
Well, even though DC is up by 1 point, the Stallions are still the favorite to win it all. Now, they closed as a 7.5-point favorite, got as high as minus 9.5-point favorites, currently sitting at minus 4.5. Now, that is a lot of movement for the spread. And then as for the total, we saw it close at 41.5, got as low as 40.5, as high as 49.5, and back to 45.5. Now, coming into this game, I talked about Alex Magoo, his total passing completions, 14.5. The over being the most bet on player prop right now. He's currently 10 for 15, so that's something to keep an eye on. But of course, you guys can always take advantage of live betting for this game.
All right, thanks a lot, Aaron. Right now, we're going to go down to Cole, who is inside the bowels of the Birmingham locker room. What do you have for us, Cole?
Birmingham linebacker Tay Crowder, you've deflected, I think, 2, maybe even 3 passes. I know the RPO game was something you guys had to focus on. Why have you been able to knock so many down?
Just in practice, who's talked about it. We got to make sure we, lock in on the plays that we went over, and they came out and did exactly what we went over. So,
appreciate you.
Yep, thank you.
And Birmingham had the #1 offense in the league a season ago, and here's our game flow brought to you by Progressive. Magoo getting ready for the start of the second half. And some of the cogent numbers so far on the afternoon and highlights.
And it's really been about Jordan Ta'amu settling down. He's done a really nice job of seeing when it's man coverage, seeing when it's zone, being able to deliver the football. This is probably the most beautiful throw of the day. Down the sideline to a diving Jaden Mickens. And then the touchdown to Chris Rowland. Man-to-man coverage. Sees it, delivers it. Jordan Ta'amu has done a really nice job behind that offensive line that's been retooled, but this defense has done a fantastic job as well. Only 104 yards in the first half for the Birmingham Stallions. That DC Defenders defense much improved.
Yeah, look at today's Progressive first half stats. Those are the numbers that really jump off the page at you, especially the 163 yards, 119 of those passing by Ta'amu, who, by the way, has not been sacked once. They didn't say that enough a season ago. That revamped offensive line is really holding up well as we get ready to start the third quarter play. We're going to go downstairs to Harry Douglas, who is inside the defenders' locker room.
Yeah, guys, Coach Shannon Harris talked about basically offensively finishing drives with touchdowns and not field goals. And also, he wants to up the tempo a little bit more offensively because he sees that the Birmingham Stallions defense, they are leaning on tapping out. Now, on the defense side of the ball, Coach Greg Williams talked about takeaways. They had opportunities in that first half to intercept the football. They missed 2 of them, but that's what he preached in the locker room.
All right, thanks a lot, Harry. Let's go back to Cole for more.
I got kicker Harrison Mevis here getting set to kick off. You've never done this before this game. There's not going to be anybody around you from a coverage perspective. How does that change your process?
Yeah, no, realistically, you have done it before. It's just physically everyone's down there on the field. It's more so just trying to find that same ball that you're going to hit on a normal kickoff and place it.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
All right, you heard the strategy. Great job, guys, on the field. Cole and Harry getting it inside the huddles and inside the helmets and the minds of the players on the field. One of the wonderfully unique features here of the UFL. Defenders will have the football first with the lead. Rowland. And brought down shy of the 25-yard line at about the 23. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Ta'amu has improved chemistry with his offensive coordinator this year and now involved a little bit more in the game plan, and it certainly seemed to show a little bit, Roddy, at times during that first half.
It did, and a lot of it probably shows in things that we can't see, because he's being more vocal about what he doesn't like in game plans. If an offensive coordinator thinks you like everything, he's going to call it based on what he's seeing, and it may not be your favorite play call, but if you can get those out of the game plan going into the game, then you feel comfortable with everything.
Second set. Ready, set, go.
In traffic, caught miraculously at the 20-yard line. What a grab by Bresnahan. He caught that laying down on his backside through the hands of Thomas here.
Well, it's between 2 defenders. He gets dislodged. And then the concentration and the hands.
That's going to be the best 7-yard reception we see in a while. Smith on the handoff. And looks like he's going to be stopped about a yard shy of the first down by Trey Norwood. 3rd down coming up.
Lenny. Flex up, Lenny. Cross. Hey, we got. Here we go.
Bradley's got to stay.
Let's take a set. Ready. Set, go.
No play fake. Pass downfield. No flag, no completion, no first down. It sets up a 4th down.
This play is really made by Ronnie Perkins, defensive end on the right side of your screen. Doesn't get sucked in by the play fake collisions. The tight end, the H-back, coming across the formation to throw him off a little bit and then pressuring the quarterback. Nice job by the defensive end, knowing what to expect and playing his rules.
Mari Rogers back deep for this punt. That was the first DC 3 and out of the afternoon. Rogers made one man miss, got about a 13-yard punt return. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Let's listen in to Skip Holtz.
No, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go locker. Here we go. Locker. Colts even. Zombie. Locker. Colts even. Zombie.
Let's go locker. Locker. Colts even. Zombie. I want ready.
About the multitasking of Skip Holtz.
Made that nice catch.
While trying to get the play call.
Mark for 9, 48. Take the bait.
Magoo's going to hand it off to Person Jr. Gets out over the 25 to the 26.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go Rio. Rio, Texas side, dribble it. Rio, Texas side, dribble it. So we watch that safety. Texas odd.
On the dribble. Rio, Texas odd on the dribble. Ready?
On the last play, you heard him wonder if 48 was going to take the bait. Well, they end up handing the ball the other way. Now they're looking at the safeties on this play in formation and alignment.
Ready, sit in. Omaha, Omaha. Ready, sit.
Keep it on the ground. Nice crease and run. Person Jr. sprinting out to the 37. Picks up the 1st down. Nicholson finally tripped him up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, Rob. Atlanta Reed. 14 fade. Rob. Atlanta. Viking Reed. Viking Reed.
14 fade. I want ready.
14 fade, right?
Here you go.
Number 1.
Hey, Omaha, Omaha. Ready, sit.
But a quarterback draw, and Magoo slides in safely.
Okay. Let's go.
At the 42,
yeah. So
they're going to mark it.
Run? What do you run to take advantage of what they're doing? With what you see?
Little quarterback draw. Opens up on the left side, and then slide there. Keeps the quarterback safe. I'm proud of Alex Magoo for sliding.
Yeah, he got down that time.
Yeah.
That was late as shit.
Got upended a little bit earlier.
How are those rushing yards looking? I'm feeling like the over's going to be sweet here.
12 rushing yards so far, Cole.
We're going to get there.
Oh, man, just checking in. Just checking in, Cole. Thank you.
Ready, sit.
2nd and 4. Magoo delivers incomplete, intended for Kane, who was wrestling with the defensive back on that side, Kelvin Joseph.
Spot right there.
Got a flag.
Spot down 7. Yep, 27. 27. Yeah.
Pass interference, number 27. Defense. Spot foul. Automatic 1st down.
He was holding him like next month's rent. Look at that.
Just grabbed the inside shoulder and kept him from turning back out. Nothing to see here. Officials all over it.
3rd quarter just underway. Ball at midfield for the Stallions.
Hey, Omaha, Omaha. Ready, sit.
Gets it out quick. Oh, and a big hit off the corner by DeAndre Baker on the intended receiver, Sternberger. Man, that's the type of play you send your receiver to the ER.
And that's one of those that Alex Magoo has to protect his tight end leaking out. It ends up looking, a lot of the pre-snap pictures so far on this drive have looked like man-to-man coverage. One safety in the middle. They bail out 2 slot defenders to play half-field safeties. It ends up being cover 2, and the corner sitting there in the flat almost decapitates the tight end.
Defenders got to Magoo. They sack him back at the 44. Greg Williams doing Greg Williams things. The defensive coordinator with the second sack of the ball game on Magoo. Thompson got there first.
Well, you saw the coverage switch on the last play. Now you just get a blitz and a couple guys winning on the left side of that defensive line.
Slid that protection that way, Rodney. Slid it to the left, and you had a twist coming from the outside back in. It's tough to pick that up.
Yeah.
Stallions are 2 or 6 on 3rd down this afternoon. Magoo on the move, got to throw it away here, and he's sacked all the way back at the 26. And he's slow to get up too. The defender's defense is turned up right now. A loss of 18 on the play. Kyle Phillips with the sack.
Hey, James!
All right, no lost yardage. Just throw them away. I'm just saying, throw them away. Now, hey. They came in, so the guy robbed on the square end over to the side. I couldn't see smash over on that side. I couldn't see smash. But roll out of the pocket and throw the ball away. Don't lose 20, you know what I mean? Lose 20 yards. We're fighting our ass off at a field position game and help our defense out and put them on the 20-yard line rather than the 40. You know what I mean? It's not there. We got beat inside. You know what I mean? We went Florida. 2 guys got beat. We were picked up. We shouldn't have been hot, but we get beat. We got a sack. I'm good with that, okay? But then don't lose 20. Yeah. Which goes, our defense is going to get stopped. We're going to get it back.
Yes, sir.
I just like to get it back closer to our
Yes, sir.
During the kick, holding number 54, receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, timeout.
Sounds like how my dad used to give it to me, and then he'd say, and go get me some bread and milk at the store. Back after this. Well, the NFL draft is around the corner, folks. The festivities get started Thursday, April 24th from legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coverage available on both ESPN and ABC. As we follow out Jordan Ta'umu onto the field to look at some of the notable NFL draft picks on active rosters.
Some good players, both in college and guys who have had success both in this league and some success in the NFL too.
Yeah. They're going to run it to Smith, picks up a few yards. Hey, Harry, what was NFL draft day like for you? I mean, aside from making sure that your drip was on point, what was next?
Well, it was phenomenal. I got to host a little party at Hooters. Yeah, in my hometown in Jonesboro, Georgia. So we had a great time, and when I got that Atlanta number calling me, man, it was a dream come true. And my mom, she hasn't been wrong my entire life. She predicted it. She told me I was going to get drafted to the Falcons, and that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Got that call with about 20 flats. 20 flats, right?
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
With ranch. That's how we do it down south, baby.
Empty left, 52 Hyatt.
The ball to 26.
Empty. No, you go over there. CP, empty left. Hyatt. Here we go.
Little empty formation right here for the DC defenders on offense.
Oh boy, we got an offsides against the defense there early. Ronnie Perkins got there yesterday.
7 there. Oh, number 7 offside. Yeah.
Side number 7. Defense, 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
So on the right side of your screen, Ronnie Perkins just gets a little ahead of himself, a little anxious. Good job mixing up the rhythm of the cadence, though, by Jordan Ta'umu. Just by that little instant,
right,
throws Ronnie Perkins off.
8 penalties, 61 yards.
Ready.
That's Birmingham. Ta'umu wheels out of the pocket, surveys, then takes off, and tiptoes out of bounds at about the 32. What do you make of his play today?
I think it's by and large been really good. He's had a couple that he's put in danger, but He's gotten away with it, but I think you can see that there's a comfort with what they're trying to do today. And he's obviously had times where he's had a lot of success, especially on that drive right before the end of the first half.
Had a player right in his face, reloaded, and the pass was incomplete.
Honestly, that might be
the line of scrimmage.
Mark, that might be his biggest letdown today, is batted balls at the line of scrimmage. There's 4 or 5 of them today.
That's probably at least the 4th. A great point. Shrugged off a defender there.
Good strength, being able to shake off that defender.
Native of Pearl City, Hawaii.
Ready, set, go.
Gets it out quick this time, complete to Mickens. Trying to get to the edge, and he's brought down shy of the 35, and a flag in the vicinity as well.
They're working 88, blocking the back.
Daniel Isom with the
backside shoulder there. Probably going to decline this one, 4th down. Yeah, number 88. Fine.
Illegal block in the back, number 88, offense. Penalties decline, 4th down.
So it sets up a punting situation. Meanwhile, on the other side of the equation, guys, I'll open this up to all of us. Birmingham has had their last 3 drives have all been punts. What do they do to get their offense reinvigorated here?
Well, I think you got to go back
They're cutting their corners. That's the shave was the one. The slant was the one we tried to.
Listening to coach first.
I think it's one of 2 things. One, I think you got to go and get Alex McGoo comfortable again some way.
Fielded at the 30 by Davis. A nice return. They're going to have good starting field position for this drive. They trail by 1. Back in a moment.
All right, Stallions offensive line coach, Coach Goosh. I heard Coach Holtz at halftime challenge your group to get the pad level down, try to come off the football, get a little bit more movement. How do you adjust that, change that during the course of a game?
Well, they're giving us some exotic looks. They move in the front. They're bringing exterior pressure. We just have to settle down, take the right footwork. Like Coach said, we just got to get chest over knee a little bit. Popping up, trying to see things instead of coming off the ball, trusting our footwork. So we'll get it right. We just have to be a little more consistent in the run game.
Thanks, Coach. You have a piece of gum?
Not for you.
See, I'm feeling cold. I know there's more there. We'll get to it. I know there's more there. There's a look at what they've done, though, lately offensively. 3 consecutive punts. Kane splits out wide to the bottom of your screen. They go 3 by 1. Looking at Kane, and incomplete. There's a flag down in the area as well. Defended by DeAndre Baker, one of the stars of that defense.
Holding number 2. Number 2, 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Yes. Prior to the pass, holding number 2. Defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Baker's a former 1st-round pick with the Giants.
Yeah, but it's felt like they have not been able to cover Deon Kane without interfering or holding. When you get that one-on-one matchup, those DC corners have not shown the discipline yet against Deon Kane to not continue to test them and see if they can cover him one-on-one.
1st and 10 from the 45 as a result. McGoo held onto the ball and paid the price. Sacked back at the 35. Good pressure up front, and Greg Williams' defense has been winning of late. The 4th sack right there.
And it looked like just a misread by Alex McGoo. He thought the blitzer was going to take the back, ends up pulling the ball, but if he hands it to the back, you're at least getting...
Big chunk, Roddy, you're right.
I think you're at least getting a first down out of it. There was a blocker out front. It looked like that entire right side was open.
2nd and 17. McGoo gets it out, but a little, well, malfunction at the junction between him and Deon Kane, who stopped on the route. Sets up 3rd and long, 17 to go.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know when the last time I've seen this Birmingham offense this dysfunctional.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go.
And not on one accord.
Celtic, 58 left.
You wonder if Coach Holtz, who has an experienced backup behind Alex Magoo, is thinking at all about Matt Corral coming into the game to try and give him a boost if they can't convert on this third down.
They've got to get to the 45. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Stallions.
What's the problem? Celtic 58, Larry. Well, then what are we debating about? What are we having a conversation about? I had to burn a timeout in the second half of a close game.
Yeah,
well, then run it.
Okay.
I mean, we're having a conversation back here. We run it. Call it, run it.
Okay.
Celtic 58, Larry.
I was trying to get him to cut a split down.
Huh?
Okay.
Well,
Coach Holtz is hotter than July right now.
Run it.
I'm very
and it's
aware
only
of that.
March. Back after this. Back to the action. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. And Audi Field is lit. Magoo under duress, got away, got rid of it, got picked off. Baker comes back and atones for the penalty. DeAndre Baker was called for a penalty a couple plays ago, makes good here.
Well, there's pressure on the left side of your screen from Derek Roberson and flushes out Alex Magoo, who just throws up a prayer and ends up getting picked off downfield. But that timeout, you heard the frustration of Skip Holtz. One of the things it did is it gave this building a lot of energy. That defensive line was teeing off. And it ends up in a turnover for the DC defenders. What a nice job of this defense. Really, after that first quarter, they've settled down.
Baker, as I mentioned, former first-round pick of the New York Giants. He was all UFL a season ago.
Yeah, Nike. Ready. Take go.
See if they take a shot here to take advantage of the turnover. They'll keep it on the ground with Smith. Picks up a few yards out to the 24. Second down coming up. Keep in mind, these Birmingham Stallions are the reigning champs. They've won 3 consecutive spring football championships. That sideline is surging a little bit right now offensively.
Ready. Take go.
Tom, who got him in and overshot him at the 35. Powell. As we go down to Harry, that's the pass that receivers look forward to, Harry.
Yeah, I'm here with DB DeAndre Baker, who just got the interception. 3rd and 17, the ball is hanging in the air like a punt. What's going through your mind?
I got to go get it, man. Ball's in the air. It's my ball. Made a play. D-line got some good pressure. Made a good play on the ball.
See, I love that about the DB. Giving the big guys up front some love because big guys need loving too.
Oh, yeah, big guys need the love, man. They made it happen for me. I reward them with the pick, man.
Great job, man.
Thank you, man.
Key interception on second down after that near miss. Taumu delivers a strike this time. Out to the 41 for the first down. That was an authoritative throw to Antonio.
Watch the protection again, giving Jordan Ta'amu the time. This is a unit up front. The offensive line gave up 21 sacks a year ago. No sacks allowed against Ta'amu today. Kept him upright and clean.
Got it out quickly again. Complete out to the 44. That was Giovanna Antonio again, working against Stephen Gilmore. Antonio out of Northwestern State.
I'll say this about Jordan Ta'amu. This is his 3rd year in this system. A lot more comfortable. Coach Keiss talked about giving him more control at the line of scrimmage, going tempo on offense. And you see it right now, man. He's looking like he's at home and he's comfortable.
Spent a little time with Houston, Kansas City, Detroit, Washington over the years.
52, 52, 52, 52, 52. Ready, set, go.
Ta'umu throws it away in the vicinity of Moore McKinney. With 1:48 to go. Third quarter.
I know we haven't talked much about Abram Smith today in the run game, but you talk about a guy that's selfless and protecting your buddy. Birmingham brought a blitz off the edge right there, and he did a great job of stuffing that blitz that kept a hit off Jordan.
Look at Harry giving the running back some love and pass pro.
It's twice he's talked about blocking today. I love it.
Hey, here we go. Hey, alert. Alert. Ready, set, go.
On the slant, complete over the middle. Powell. Out to the 42, and there's a Birmingham player slow to get up at the 43-yard line. It's JoJo Tillery. And now slowly getting to his feet with 1:06 to go in the third quarter.
Nice slant by Powell. Strong slant, strong catch. Not too many guys you can say that has 2 national championships and also 2 Super Bowl rings. That's Cornell Powell.
Harry, Cornell Powell did a great job of winning off the line of scrimmage. What's the key when a defender's pressed up against you, winning on a slant route like that?
So for a guy that's the size of Powell, he took that quick outside release, knowing that he's strong enough to come back across that DB's face. And when a DB doesn't have the ability to even get his hands on you, he's dead in the water every time.
And Jordan Ta'umu did a really nice job of picking the right side to go to. It's a mirrored concept, which means you have the same route concept on both sides. Flat by the inside receiver, slant by the outside receiver. You pick your favorite side or your favorite matchup. He goes to Cornell Powell, and it's easy pitch and catch.
Yeah, and good to see Tillery able to walk off the field under his own power. A little over a minute to go in the third quarter on this UFL opening weekend.
Wendy's. Ready, set, go.
5 consecutive passes for the defenders before handing it off on this play to Smith.
Good job,
and Smith picks up a yard.
They really haven't gotten the running game going with Abram Smith.
Flex right, lasso.
Which can be frustrating, but I like the patience and the fact that they're still going back to it.
Ta'umu rolls to his right, directing traffic, and then throws it that's incomplete. Yeah, Roland was out of bounds when he made the catch, so we're looking at a 3rd down and 9 right now.
Another 3rd down for this DC offense. Question for Birmingham is, are you going to be able to get any pressure on Jordan Ta'umu?
Hurry, coach. Hurry.
I think the tempo today by the offensive DC has really eliminated that opportunity for this defense of Birmingham.
3rd and 9.
Ready, set, go.
Got to get to the 33. Complete. Caught. 1st down at the 32-yard line. Roland. Chris Roland having a pretty good afternoon here with that 10-yard gain. His 2nd year with the defenders and making an impact when we come back for the 4th and final quarter. For the start of the 4th quarter, with DC holding the lead as we bring in Aaron Dolan again. Aaron, what do you have for us? What are those lines doing?
Well, for the first time in this game, the DC defenders are actually favored to win it. That's on the money line, as well as them laying a 1.5. So we've seen so far in this game, because the Stallions were favored by as much as 9.5 points, an 11-point swing on the spread. And then as for that total, it continues to drop. We're seeing it at 36.5. And guys, we need some points, some excitement, because these player props are also playing to the under right now. So hopefully come this 4th quarter, we see some points in some of these player props hit the over and cash for us.
Well, Aaron, your man right here, Mark Jones, picked Ta'umu at the over 201 yards. He's at 172 right now, Roddy. I don't want to say that I'm on point.
Well, you just hold on, Mark. There's no I in team, okay? Your boy Mark Jones here picked Jordan Ta'umu. What is going on here?
I'm sorry.
He's the point guard who got your number when we lost the game.
Hey,
exactly.
Defenders with the football.
You know, Cole reminded us of something in the break that is obvious, but also doesn't feel like it's still a 1-point game. If Birmingham can come up with a stop and get something on offense, you know, it doesn't feel like it, but they're still well in this game.
Yeah. Taumu into a tight window, incomplete, intended for Ty Scott. Broken up nicely on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. There's a look at our picks and the respective odds.
Just checking in, I would say my Alex Magoo over 1.5 touchdown passes not looking awesome. Cole's over Magoo 29.5 yards. It's not out of it yet.
And that pass incomplete. Intended for Ty Scott, broken up by Gilmore. So quickly 3rd and 10 coming up.
So one of the things you cannot do as a wide receiver when a quarterback is throwing with anticipation is slip and fall down on the route. Luckily right there, that is not an interception by the Birmingham Stallions.
It really should have been. And we've seen one interception, but we've seen probably 3 of them dropped today.
This is the 12th play of the drive for DC. Longest of the day. Taumu goes through his progression, complete for the 1st down. Antonio still on his feet inside the 20. His forward progress is going to be marked at about the 17, and it'll be 1st and 10.
This is such a good catch by Javon Antonio. The ball's behind him. He's got to snag it with his hands. His momentum's going the opposite way. Brings it in. Another 3rd down conversion by DC.
And they keep it on the ground. Smith this time. Flag down. Look at the pile. Move all the way down to the 5-yard line, but we have a flag on the play.
They got a 1st down.
12 players on field. Defense, that penalties decline. Result of the play, 1st down.
So, Mark, I'm over here laughing because head coach Shannon Harris, he's an offensive guy. He's jumping up and down, telling the offense, tempo, tempo, tempo. Don't give Birmingham a time to rest.
Yeah. Keep them reeling. They're on their heels right now, Harry.
It's the first time they've gotten a penalty out of it, but it's affected this pass rush all day long.
Down to the 4-yard line, it's Smith on 1st and goal. Zeno making the tackle on the play. Back up the line pretty quickly.
Tell him again.
Remember, Shannon Harris took over as head coach just days ago. To keep it on the ground again, this is Higgins. And he stopped up short of the end zone at about the 3.
34. Whatever. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 12!
3rd and goal. Deion Jackson in the backfield.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, take go.
He looks at Powell, and it's batted down again at the line of scrimmage. Perry-on Winfrey got a hand up. And 4th down coming up. Wow.
That's the theme for this defensive line. They haven't gotten to the quarterback in terms of sacks, but they have been active in the passing lanes. Perry-on Winfrey seeing the eyes of the quarterback, reaching that big mid out, getting a hand on that football. I mean, that's just a defensive lineman being incredibly aware that quick game is coming, expecting it, and getting his hand up, knocking the ball down.
Matt McCrane is going to attempt this field goal from 21 yards out. Knocks it through to make it a 15-11 game with a little over 12 minutes to go in the ball game. It feels like a little bit of a win, though, for the Stallions on that last sequence. Major League Baseball is back, folks, and the first Sunday Night Baseball of the season is tonight at 7 Eastern. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Diego Padres. Baseball tonight leads off right after our game here in Washington, D.C. Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, Cole Kublik, and Harry Douglas on the first full weekend of UFL football. And it has been a really tight and intriguing game here today on the 4th and final one. Right now, the defenders leading by 4. Maybe Birmingham can get a little momentum from the stop the defense got a few moments ago, forcing a field goal. This is Deon Kane on the return. And Kane is going to be pushed out of bounds shy of the 30. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And boy, Alex Magoo's motor has been stuck in neutral. Part of the reason is because of the pursuit of this defender's defense.
Yeah, Greg Williams has been able to get exotic with blitzes, and it feels like he's got a bead on what they're trying to do from a protection standpoint. They've also confused Alex Magoo. That was a read where he should have handed it off and didn't. And then the coverage down the field has created some sacks as well, with Magoo not seeing it while he's in the pocket and escaping. So it's really been a full team defense thing. I think this improved secondary has really shown up, though, today, because when Greg Williams has gone man-to-man coverage, these Birmingham receivers have not been able to get open.
They've had him surrounded like Pharaoh's army. They keep it on the ground here on 1st down and a flag.
90.
On to the 32. Sagono making the tackle on the play.
What'd he do?
But I'll come.
Hands to the face, number 90, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
It's against Niall Scott.
That may be the juice that this team needs. You get a couple yards, get a 1st down.
Get it however you get it.
However you can. What do they do to create something? Skip Holtz, the head coach and offensive coordinator, offensive play caller for Birmingham, talked about coming back to a double move potentially at some point. If you don't go to that, try and create something.
Rodgers in motion, but they keep it on the ground. Good pursuit from behind against Marable to make the tackle. That was Kelvin Joseph that dragged them down. Let's listen in to Coach Greg Williams.
Joker, pay attention. Games, 51 over.
I love it when the coach, you get the pay attention in there as well. As if you're not hearing him in your ear every time he talks.
With Coach Williams, it's usually a blitz. As Magoo keeps it himself on the ground. Picks up a couple of yards. Andre Mintz make the tackle on the play.
You know, it's a really nice play by Andre Mintz, who kind of took a step out with the wide zone and then came back in with the quarterback. But it's another one where it's just a misread by Alex Magoo. Because that defender's kind of playing in between. He couldn't get the play call.
Yeah, he's looking for a little help from the sidelines there, Roddy. They failed to convert on their last 4 3rd downs. Flags down. Magoo on the move. Gonna tuck it. Got the 1st down and then some, slides at the 40. But will this stand? We'll see. But that was an impressive sprint. Looks like it's coming back.
Number 10, Magoo. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
If you heard an audible groan, that was Cole Kublik, because his over on Alex Magoo rush yards would have hit, but gets wiped off the board by the scramble.
Busted, Cole.
Here we go. Let's do this again. Here we go. Let's go low. Here we go. Let's go low. Here we go. Let's go low. Celtic 49. Lou, Celtic 49.
Celtic 49.
No stop.
Third and 15. Magoo going to try and do it himself. Takes out his do-it-yourself kit and does. Out to the 48-yard line on the defender side of midfield. A dynamic sprint for the first.
Dynamic indeed. The hole just opens up and it's man coverage. So all the defenders' backs are turned to the quarterback looking at their receivers. There's acres of space. for Alex Magoo, who now sits at 32 yards rushing.
That's an impressive number. Here he is again, adding to that total. Magoo tiptoes out of bounds, short of the 40. They're going to spot it at the 43. Magoo is now rushed for.
Here we go. Here we go.
39.
Let's do this. Here we go. Let's go Razor. Here we go. Razor, Indy even zombie. Razor, Indy even zombie.
Razor, Indy even zombie. I'm ready. Razor, Indy even.
They go trips right.
Omaha, Omaha. Ready, set.
Keep it on the ground again. Between the tackles down to the 39-yard line. Marable.
You know, Mark, you think about last year, Adrian Martinez led this league with rushing yards, 528. They've got it all built in. If that's where Alex Magoo's most comfortable, do you just start calling some of it, the Q runs?
Let's go Rio. Let's go Celtic, 24 Pirate. Rio, Celtic, 24 Pirate.
24 Pirate, I want ready. Can't do that. Hey, Maury. Hack, go hack. Yeah.
They got 4 returning starters on that offensive line for Birmingham.
Get set, you gotta get set, get set. Ready, set.
Magoo almost intercepted, batted down by Joe Wallace. So 3rd and 10 coming up.
Joe Wallace in the middle, just kind of sees the back behind him, fades away from the offensive lineman and knocks the ball down. We were pretty close right there to having a second big man interception on the opening weekend of UFL football. That would have just made all the big men across the world. I think it would have given them too much. Like they would have been too excited.
They got spoiled.
Exactly.
Omaha, Omaha. Ready, set.
2nd and 10. Magoo incomplete behind Amari Rogers, setting up a 3rd down and 10.
What happened?
CJ Marable was a little late coming across the formation to pick up that blitz. It made Alex Magoo get rid of the ball quick.
Let's go Nasty. Let's go Florida, 49X roller. Real Nasty, Florida, 49X roller.
Real nasty. Florida, 49.
Let's go.
X roller.
Magoo is 0 for 5.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Omaha, Omaha. Ready, set.
Got it off in time. Under duress and sacked. Back at the 48. He failed to get rid of the ball again. That's the 5th sack of the afternoon for the defenders' defense.
Well, the entire offense was scrambling once they got up to the line, and again, the left side of that offensive line doesn't pick up a blitz coming from linebacker depth. Greg Williams has been on it, dialing up things to beat this protection. Alex Magoo really had no shot. You could sort of hear the frustration that the tag on the X wasn't run. I don't think he would have been able to get it to him anyway.
4th and 22, and Wadman into punt. Rolling back deep, watches it bounce into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10, 5:35 to go on this opening weekend. The defenders looking to avenge a loss against this team a season ago.
We're back at Audi Field. I'm with defensive coordinator Greg Williams. Your defense today so far, 5 sacks, interception, forced fumble. You've held that offense 3 for 10 on 3rd downs. What don't you like about your defense so far?
You know, some of them catch the ball like you did when you played, and we'd have 19 interceptions. I'm just kidding you.
I was about to say, hold on, Greg. I may have gotten you fired.
That's true. We dropped 3 interceptions in our hands, and then we have to have some rush integrity right now. And the only success that they're having right now, the quarterback's a really good mobile quarterback, and we're calling some stuff to make sure that we keep him in the pocket. He escaped the pocket too easy on us, and that's just not good. But I will tell you this. These guys are all on the same page. They want to be better than they've ever been before, and they're not allergic to the F word.
I love it.
I do too.
Great job, Coach.
Oh, Harry, he was just kidding. You know he was just playing, Harry,
Offense,
right?
5-yard penalty.
But I had to let him
Still
know.
first down.
That's a long-time Atlanta Falcon talking to a long-time defensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints.
Right.
That rivalry doesn't go away.
It never goes away.
On the double, ready. Here we go,
I may have just gotten you fired. Might be the best humble brag I've ever heard on live television.
Ready. Single.
Man, another
It's a free play, right?
overzealous lineman
I've got
for the
contact
Stallions.
98.
But they hit me, though.
Okay, I had him in the neutral zone, 98.
Encroachment, number 98. Defense with contact, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Back 5, forward 5.
5:35 to go. Guys, as much as Birmingham's offense has been futile for the entire second half, they're still a score away. Right?
This defense has kept them in the game by not letting DC get in the end zone.
Keep it on the ground. Deion Jackson with extra effort, interminable effort, out to the 32-yard line. Zeno making the tackle on the play.
And if you're DC, the goal is now to try and get this thing at least to the 2-minute timeout.
Okay.
Couple of first downs. That's when the clock stoppage rules take over, where it's an incomplete pass out of bounds. The clock will stay stopped, but until then, that clock is going to run. So it's about staying on the field and keep picking up first downs.
2nd and 4. A burst through the hole up the middle between the tackles out to the 43. Big time run by Jackson again. Man, what an impressive burst.
This might be the best run by this DC team all day. The double team by the right side of the offensive line opens up the hole. A couple of really nice combo blocks up front. Open up that hole for Deion Jackson.
They ran through Birmingham like a stimulus check that time. Tamu with an errant throw intended for Antonio. Hey, the beer snake continues to ascend and climb upwards in the stands there. And coach talked about adding that last cup onto it when it's all said and done. We saw Shannon Harris, the interim head coach, speak with us at the top of the show about adding the final touches on that beer snake. Keep it on the ground again. Jackson again. I'm guessing the cup estimate is about 900 cups right now. I think the record.
You're going 900.
I'm going 900. If the record's 1,200, they're at about 900 right now.
I'm going to go a little less than that. You know, I think they're about 762 right now.
762. See what throws me off? If it's not a red cup, it throws me off a little bit.
You're more of a red solo guy.
There it is. You got a player.
Go that way, go that way, go that way.
No, I'm trying to.
Down on the field, a little shaken up. With 3:40 to go. Hey, week 2 of the UFL starts Friday. These Birmingham Stallions taking on Michigan at 8 Eastern on Fox. Then on Saturday, DC hosts Memphis at 8 on ABC. Then catch 2 games next Sunday, starting with Houston and Arlington at noon on ESPN. And then San Antonio and St. Louis face off at 6:30 on FS1. Feed the snake. Harry, what is it, 16 ounces at a time?
All right, y'all, so I'm in the crowd right here with the beer snake. I'm here with the bottom of the beer snake. How heavy are those cups?
How heavy are they? Very. I'm like Atlas right now, holding up the entire world, holding up the beer snake.
My man.
Let me ask you, what does this crowd mean to the DC Defenders? What does it mean to this city? You see guys here in costumes, everyone participating, holding a stake. You see sunglasses, cheers. What does the Beer Snake mean to DC?
You know, we've got some of the hottest franchises in the country here with the Caps. We got Alex Ovechkin, but you know what? There's only one Beer Snake like this. And so it's what we got for the UFL. We're competing with all the other leagues. And look at these guys. I mean, look at this.
Make some noise.
Hey, Harry, do you think you can get an unofficial? Harry, can you get an unofficial count on the cups?
So how many cups do y'all think is stacked up right now?
Probably about 2,000. I'd say about 2,000 right now.
About 2,000 cups.
I'm taking the under on that, Harry.
All right, so let's get one more cheer going, y'all. One more cheer.
Cups.
Beer Snake.
Beer Snake. Beer Snake. Beer Snake. Beer Snake. Beer Snake. Beer Snake.
Well, there's another reason to celebrate. The pass is complete, and Jordan Ta'umu has just hit the over.
This is what life is all about, y'all.
He got the over on this pass, catch, and run.
He's been seeing it well all day, especially on the in-breaking routes. Stands in the pocket, delivers. And the only person hotter than Jordan Ta'umu in the stadium might be Harry Douglas, who's probably going to get hired to be in a costume riling up the Beer Snake crowd here going forward.
Ta'umu has now thrown for 211 yards. Handed off to Jackson, trying to get out of trouble. Did a nice job of making lemonade out of lemons. Carlos Davis finally brings him down with 2:45 to go, the clock running.
And Birmingham only has one timeout, so the clock will stop for the 2-minute warning, and then Birmingham can only stop it one more time. If you're DC, and the way this drive has been going, you're thinking, man, maybe we can salt this thing away with the ball in our hands.
Boy, what about the job of quarterback Jordan Ta'umu today?
22 Rivers. I want ready. Here we go. Here we go.
Up to 211 yards, a touchdown. That offensive line was reconstructed and rebuilt and has done a great job of keeping him upright.
Same side.
The ball going to Chris.
Yeah. Same play?
Yes.
Hey, no, we're all right.
Let's see what the formation gonna be.
I like us to be going forward.
All right, hold on.
Hey, if we get like short here.
12 points, 12 personnel. Troy Bunch right.
That pro wide cross.
Hold on, coach. Tell me the first. What you want to play for the league? Troy Bunch right.
22 River. Yeah.
It's the end of the game. Hey,
it's going
Troy,
left. Z River.
Hey, you go to the Z to the field. Yeah. Hey, Troy Bunch right. 22 Z River.
Troy Bunch right. 22 Z River. Yeah. 10-10. Yeah. Open up the same way, or you? I'm reverse.
Other side. Bump man.
Remember earlier in this game, they had a similar conversation, went to reverse to Chris Rowland. Watch that again. Rowland right here in the formation.
The end around. Nowhere to go that time for Rowland. That's going to be a loss back to the 36. Birmingham with that one valuable timeout remaining. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. And sitting on a 3rd down from the 36-yard line for the defenders. Trying to put this game on ice. Back after this.
I think it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that I've had a lot of fun over here in the Beer Snake section. And on the count of 3, we're going to do something that's very special to a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, that boy bad. Mark, back to you, baby.
I don't know exactly how to follow that up, man. That's just iconic moment as the Beer Snake snakes its way towards the top. But a pivotal play coming up here on the field. 3rd down for the defenders. Clinging to this lead.
Ready, to go.
Taumu's going to run it. He's not going to pick up the 1st down. Down at the 35. So they get the stop. The Stallions do. And they burn their final timeout with 1:55 to go. Matt McCrane, their place kicker, has a long of 58.
They opted to go conservative.
Yes.
Pull that last time out. And now attempt the field goal, a long field goal. If you miss it, Birmingham's going to get the ball at the spot of the kick.
Yeah. Yeah, McCrane's career long is 58. They're going to spot this one as a 53-yard field goal. So make it a 7-point game. More importantly, just a 1-score game, but Birmingham without a timeout left. Matt McCrane out of Kansas State. From 53. Got it. Knocks it through. Man, that's clutch.
Good job.
Hey, tonight is hockey night on ESPN. The Kings look to keep pace with the Western Conference playoff race when they host the Sharks. Tonight at 10 Eastern on ESPN. Sharks and Kings. So, man, Birmingham's got to move very expeditiously here. They got to move it fast with 1:50 to go and no timeouts remaining.
150 is plenty of time, though. You need a touchdown and the 1-point conversion to tie it. That field goal forces a decision. If you do score the touchdown, do you go for the 2 for the win? Do you go for the 1? They'll cross that bridge when they get there. The 150 is plenty of time. Clock will stop temporarily after a 1st down. Clock will stop after an incomplete pass or a runner out of bounds. So you're back to the more traditional, if you will, timing mechanism.
Right.
So as long as you manage it the right way, there's plenty of time to drive down and get a score.
And also, as a play caller, if you're Skip Holtz, you say to yourself, Greg Williams has sent pressure all day. So what pressures is he going to send? What play calls do I have to defeat that pressure? And also, you got to have counter moves to what DC's done all along today.
Yeah.
We'll be tapping into Coach Holtz after this kick. Deon Cain back there for the kick. Birmingham has only 10 yards of offense in the 2nd half. And a good return and a flag down as Cain goes down at the 44.
He's talking.
Flag down, flag down, flag down.
What do you have? Yeah, he didn't grab the face mask. Yeah, we got it. We're good. Here we go.
There is no foul for face mask on the play. 1st down, Birmingham.
Heard no foul for face mask, but this special team, especially the kickoff return unit for Birmingham, has given them good field position all day long. Great field position here.
Hey, Lou.
49 Toby. Outlaw.
Outlaw. 49 Toby. All right. Toby. 49. Hey, Omaha.
Magoo down the sidelines, back shoulder incomplete. Intended for Jalen Camp, who was working against Kelvin Joseph. It was 2nd and 10. No timeouts remaining.
Let's go Lou empty. Here we go. Let's go Lou empty. Let's go Outlaw. 47 safe. Lou empty. Outlaw. 47 safe.
Hey, Lou,
The thing is, this Birmingham offensive line has to protect Malik Fisher, the left defensive end. A nice pass rush on that first play.
They got to Magoo, sacked him at the 35. It was Robertson.
On the ball, let's go. On the ball. I know, on the ball, on the ball. Here we go. Same thing.
Now you've got to hurry. You've got to get the receivers back. The play call's got to get in.
Hey, let's go.
It's third down, but obviously you've got 2 plays to get it.
That was the 6th sack. Third and 18. More pressure. This time he creases that front and tiptoes out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 45. They gave him a very favorable spot. First down.
It's been the most effective offense for them in the second half. It's Alex Magoo doing it with his legs, especially on the scrambles. This DC secondary has played a lot of man-to-man coverage. When that happens and Alex Magoo can break the defensive line, he's had a lot of room to run.
Under a minute to play, 58 seconds to go. Birmingham doesn't have any timeouts remaining.
Yeah, you want to challenge for holding by number 8 of the offense?
Yeah, whoever the guy.
The edge block, yes. Yeah, on the edge there with the back. Okay.
The defenders are challenging the hold, a potential hold.
Of a potential hold by the receiver number 8. Previous play is under further review.
I'm with you, Mike. Okay, so I'm just going to be live to you guys. So I'm looking at the end zone. I'm looking at the end zone shot here. It's number 8. That's where they want to hold outside. Just watching it at full speed. There's a little bit of a grab, but I don't see a material restriction. I want to see a lot more for holding here. This is my best look. You have anything else, Frank? Okay. Yeah. There's not enough. That's not a hold. So, Mike, no hold here. They'll lose the challenge, and they're charged a timeout. Okay.
No remaining challenges for the game.
Correct.
And the timeout has been charged.
Correct.
Gotcha.
You have a first down. Let's move this chain.
Yeah, we do have
There is no foul after review for holding by number 8 of the receivers, or the offense. DC has charged a timeout and will have no remaining challenges for the game. It'll be first down.
Boy, that's great stuff. Great insight.
Well, kudos to the team for getting it done quickly, and the entire staff there getting that done quickly. But you could, I just love hearing the thought process. Team Blandino taking us through. There's little something, but not a material restriction. So while it looked like it maybe to the naked eye or the DC defender's eye, love that we get to hear why it's not a hold on the play on the challenge.
The defenders lose a timeout in the process. First and 10 from the 45. Magoo pulls, almost intercepted. There's a flag down. DeAndre Baker almost had his second pick of the game.
Talk to me, open it up. Open it up if you can.
What do you got, guys? Yeah, keep his spot.
Open up, Rod.
Open up, Rod.
Yeah, I had nothing on the play.
Okay,
So what do you got?
we're going to pick it up.
Okay. Pick up what here?
Flag. Pick up the flag. I got defense taking a spot.
I know. For what foul, though? There is no foul for defensive. There's no flags for defensive pass interference. Yeah.
After discussion, there is no foul for defensive pass interference. It's second down.
No flag on the play.
Yeah, well, I think it could have been offensive pass interference. He grabbed DeAndre Baker. Maybe they were thinking that initial contact was defensive pass interference. Potentially, that's where the flag was thrown, the thing they were discussing, but I think it was definitely offensive pass interference.
Magoo is 0 for 7 in the second half passing. And he's going to take off. He's got wheels. Magoo getting to the sideline, out of bounds inside the 20. With 43 seconds to play, moves the chains. Wow, we're building towards a huge finish. Got 26 yards here.
And once again, it's just man-to-man coverage. And the integrity of the rush lanes isn't there for DC. Now you got to be talking to your guys up front. Hey, you're not just pinning your ears back and getting up the field. You have to maintain integrity in the pocket. Keep Magoo in the pocket. He has not proven that he can beat you with his arm yet.
Magoo throws it away, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. DC with one timeout.
Alex Magoo is really frustrated with Austin Watkins, the receiver to that side. He's motioning for him to go up the field, kind of near where he threw it. Same call. It's going to be cover 2 again.
Magoo takes the sack back at the 31. Mintz got there. And the clock is running.
They're going to have to hurry if they're going to get it.
That's a 7th sack. They have been in his face like acne
Atlanta
today.
even. 28 Cobra. 28.
Third and long. Magoo looking and sacked again at the 32.
That's the ball game.
Yep, that'll do it. Joe Wallace put the finishing touches on this one for the DC Defenders, who vanquished the reigning champions, the Birmingham Stallions. And what a win for interim head coach
Good job, Coach.
Shannon Harris.
You told me at the headquarters. You told me I was a doorman at the headquarters. No, I didn't.
No. I told you.
Let's go. You told me I was a doorman. No, sir. No, sir.
Look at that ass.
You told me I was a doorman. What?
You told me I was a doorman.
No, I did not.
Thanks, guys.
Y'all, I'm here with head coach Shannon Harris. Coach, what are you so fired up about?
It was personal. You know, our guys fought hard, man, and we've talked about it all year, all camp. Coach Barlow did a really good job of getting his team ready to go in camp, and then we just continued what we've been taught the entire time. Very emotional win for these guys. They deserve it, and we're excited for it.
Your defense had 8 sacks. You control the offense of the Birmingham Stallions. What do you got to say about that side of the ball?
Man, our defense is outstanding. Anytime you can contain these guys the way we did today, you're talking about 3-time champ. A lot of respect for those guys, you know. Coach Host have done a good job, that organization. Hats off to those guys, but our guys wanted it more.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Shannon Harris took over the reins of the organization just a little over a week ago, and Jordan Ta'umu was wonderful in orchestrating this victory today to start the season 1-0. For our entire UFL broadcast team, thanks for watching. Now let's send it to Baseball Tonight's crew for a Sunday night countdown. So long from Washington, D.C.